Orange County or San Diego? Where should you live? What are the differences? What are the similarities? If you're planning to move to Southern California and you're deciding whether you should move to San Diego or Orange County, this video is for you. Yo, welcome back. This is Isaac Owens, your real estate and mortgage consultant. And if you didn't already know, I am a licensed realtor and a licensed mortgage loan officer. And so if you are planning to buy or sell or refinance a home, or if you're thinking about moving or relocating to San Diego, let me know. I would love to hear from you and answer any questions that you have. You can contact me using the information below, or you can schedule an appointment with me to speak a little bit more in depth. I'd be happy to connect with you and help you make this happen. So if you're not from Southern California, if you're not from San Diego or Orange County, you may or may not know that Orange County and San Diego are very similar. Kind of like the video I made recently where I compared San Diego to Los Angeles. Orange County and San Diego are two very similar areas, but there's also some important differences that you need to be aware of if you're planning to move to one of these areas this year. I was born and raised here in San Diego, and I've lived here my whole life, but I've also lived in Orange County. So I have some firsthand experience about what some of the differences are, what it's like living in both of these areas myself. And I'm also going to share with you some important facts and some information that will hopefully help you be able to make a better decision for you to make this process and transition happen a lot more easily. The first thing, of course, that we have to go over is the real estate side of things. Both San Diego and Orange County are beautiful places to live. There are many communities within both of these locations that have some really, really beautiful areas, some high-priced and expensive areas, and some areas that are not so nice. So to begin, let's just take a look at some of the differences in terms of the housing prices and compare what some of the recent housing prices are for Orange County and for San Diego. So I'm making this video as of February 2024. So the data that we're going to be looking at primarily is going to be the data that came from January of 2024. And so according to Realtor.com, in January 2024, the average listing price of a home in San Diego, California was $949,000. The average home sold price in San Diego was $895,000. When you compare that to Orange County, you can see that in Orange County, according to Realtor.com, the average listing price of a home in Orange County in January of 2024 was $1.2 million. And the average home sold price was $1.1 million. And of course, this data is provided by Realtor.com and shows you what the real estate market was like in both of these locations just last month in January. And so if you've kept up to date on the real estate market here in San Diego, you can see that back in 2023, the home prices in San Diego, the average home price, the average home value here in San Diego, for the first time ever reached $1 million. As of today, in February 2024, that numbers went down a little bit. And so if we compare the average cost of different homes in San Diego and Orange County, we can see that the average home price in Orange County is about $200,000 more than it would be here in San Diego. Now, Orange County and San Diego, unlike LA, these are not large cities. These are big places and big cities compared to most other places in the country. But when you compare it to major places like LA, San Francisco, New York, Orange County and San Diego, yes, there are some places where there is a lot more population, a lot more happening, but these areas are more suburban compared to LA. There's plenty of places in San Diego and in Orange County that have many suburbs, places where a lot of first-time home buyers and young families are moving to. There are plenty of higher priced and expensive homes that you can find along the coast in both Orange County and in San Diego. But for the most part, these are two places where it's not uncommon to find first-time home buyers and people raising families. The estimated population in Orange County in 2024 is about 3.1 million people. And in San Diego County, the estimated population in 2024 is about 3.2 million. So both Orange County and San Diego have a somewhat large population, with a little more people in San Diego compared to Orange County. Both San Diego and Orange County are beautiful places that attract visitors and tourists that are typically out of state, sometimes out of the country. In Orange County, you have places like Disneyland that attract a lot of attention and a lot of visitors out of state. And in San Diego, you have places like SeaWorld and the San Diego Zoo that also attract a lot of attention and a lot of tourists. Based on my firsthand personal experience of both of these places, it seems like San Diego still takes the cake for being a place that's a little bit more laid back, a place that's a lot more casual and really embraces more of that beach and coastal lifestyle. I actually lived in Orange County for about a year when I was going to Cal State University, Fullerton. And to me, it just seems like Orange County has more of a faster pace than San Diego. There's definitely places in Orange County where it does remind me a lot of San Diego because of the suburb feel, how it seems like, to be little tight-knit communities. But the overall picture and the overall vibe that I get from Orange County for the most part is that of industriousness. Seems like people in Orange County have goals that they have set. Again, San Diego's famous for being a place where you go to vacation, where you go to relax, you go to lay back. But Orange County, in my experience, kind of seems like everyone's working towards something. I've had plenty of job opportunities out there in Orange County to relocate from San Diego to Orange County. And if I'm being honest, it almost seems like there's more job opportunities and business opportunities out in Orange County compared to San Diego. Both San Diego and Orange County are home to some of the top universities in the nation. In San Diego, we have UC San Diego, SDSU, University of San Diego, CSU San Marcos. And in Orange County, you have places like Chapman University, UC Irvine, Cal State University Fullerton. And it seems like a lot of these businesses in San Diego and in Orange County are connected to these universities in a way where they're ready to recruit some of these college graduates right as soon as they finish school. In terms of safety, it's pretty easy to find out very quickly that San Diego and Orange County are both relatively safe places to live with very low crime rates, especially when you compare them to larger cities like New York and LA. When we take a look at the cost of living in Orange County compared to San Diego, it seems like San Diego is a little bit more affordable than Orange County. Both places are areas where, in my opinion, you would need to have a car because the public transportation just doesn't satisfy what it is that you need, especially if you're commuting to work every single day. If you're working from home, that's a different story. But again, when you look at the data that we can see from January 2024 in terms of the cost of housing prices, it does seem as if San Diego is still a lot more affordable than Orange County. Even though they're very similar, it's just a little bit cheaper here in San Diego. If you're like me and you love being by the beach and you love the ocean, then both Orange County and San Diego have great options and many places where you can go to get that coastal experience and enjoy a beautiful sunset, go out into the ocean, go surfing, or just simply be there by the beach and in the sun. But in my opinion, it seems like there's a lot more different areas where you can be immersed in beautiful nature, breathtaking sights and experiences in San Diego. San Diego's beaches exhibit a unique and unparalleled natural beauty. Based on the friendships and connections that I have of people who live in Orange County, it's not uncommon for me to hear people from Orange County or who live in Orange County say that they love to come to San Diego to vacation, or they like to come here to party, or they like to come here on the weekends. It seems like when you take that journey from San Diego up through Orange County up to LA, the lifestyle seems to get a lot more busier, a lot faster, and a lot more city-like. Again, San Diego is famous for having people who are very laid back. This is a vacation place to live, beautiful place to live. And as you get closer and closer to LA, things get a lot more dense. The population starts to get a lot more higher, and it just gives you more of a New York type of urban feel. And so I think Orange County is kind of that halfway point between a very industrious, urban, city-like place like LA, but also kind of like San Diego, because there's still a slower pace. There's not as many people in Orange County as there are in LA, but it definitely gives off a much busier, industrious vibe than San Diego. So I guess you can think of Orange County as like that midway point between that laid back San Diego lifestyle and that busy go, go, go lifestyle and mentality in LA. And so when I think about where you should choose to live when you're deciding to move to either Orange County or San Diego, I think the biggest thing is going to come down to your lifestyle. What you do for work is definitely going to play a big part in that, because if your company is located in Orange County, then it just makes more sense for you to live in Orange County. Same thing with San Diego. If the company that you work at or your job is centrally located in San Diego, then it just makes more sense to live here in San Diego. Now, with working from home becoming a more popular option for a lot of working professionals, a lot of young professionals, you may or may not have that luxury of location freedom. And so if you're in a position where you can work wherever you want to, and you're simply deciding whether or not you like San Diego or Orange County better, I personally think it would be important for you to visit both places so you can get that in-person experience for yourself. But if location isn't an issue and money isn't an issue, then me personally, I would choose San Diego every day of the week. I'm a little biased because I grew up here and I live here right now. But again, when you look at that natural beauty that we have in terms of our beaches and the natural landscapes that we have here in San Diego, and with a lower average home price here in San Diego, to me, it just makes more sense to move here. The one thing I will give to Orange County is that they have Disneyland. And as you already know, Disneyland is the happiest place on earth. So those are some of the differences and similarities between Orange County and San Diego. I hope you found that information helpful. I hope you found this video helpful. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up and like the video. Also, please subscribe because it motivates me to continue putting content out there just like this for people like you. Again, if you are planning to buy or sell or refinance a home, or if you're planning to relocate here to San Diego, definitely reach out to me and I would love to hear from you. You can call or text me using the information below. And if you want to, you can schedule an appointment with me so we can talk a little bit more in depth. I'll be happy to connect with you, answer any questions that you have, and help you make this transition happen. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. See you later.